Well, it's September, everybody. We got some things to take care of today. We're going to get lime spread on most of these fields. We're going to do one barley, one wheat today, and I think we'll wait for spring to plant some oats and canola. Sorghum. I always get those two crops confused. I don't know why. But we're going to plant oats and sorghum in the spring. So we'll want to do the biggest fields first. So we'll do the one this way. We'll do wheat and barley on the one on the other side of the new farmyard. It looks like we're super close to being ready to harvest the cotton. A lot to do today to get through. We got to get these fields planted. Be the best opportunity for us today while we don't have a harvest in September. So we're going to get a lot of liming done, and then we're going to get the seeder all prepared and get some wheat and barley in the ground. One field down, and that's 59% of the capacity left right now. It'll be closer to 50% when we get done, but it's always nice doing these fields that have been treated with lime before with precision farming. It's where you save a lot of cash. You don't use as much lime. I would recommend everyone use precision farming. I absolutely love it. You've probably noticed since I've started using it, 90% of the videos you see me do have it in it. I just think it's a fun way to change up the game a little bit. Let's go ahead and head over here before spending more money. We'll see if we can actually get this field completely done with only 57% in the hopper. I think we'll be fine. It might be time to look into possibly selling the wool, or honestly, we probably should spend some time looking at the land we want to purchase and seeing how much cash we need. Is there another business venture we'd want to get into before all said and done? I don't know. Oh, this is going to be tougher to see this field, and we're driving great. Look at that. We know what we're doing. We'll get this all spread with lime and regroup, and yeah, I'm going to think through some of those options while I finish this field up. And that should conclude the September liming session. Not too bad. We spent a little bit of cash on that. Not anything to break the bank. And we're going to put this away, and then we're going to look at some plots of land and figure out, is this possible in year 6, or are we pushing it to try to finish this playthrough? I'm starting to have second thoughts. I don't think I'm done. Forgot what the next segment was for a second there. Okay, when I first started this playthrough, I wanted to buy the entire map. It's way too ambitious. So we've made an adjustment to the finishing off is 34 through 37. Yeah, I got $37,000 here, almost 100 here, almost 90. So we could potentially buy all of these now, have them in our name. The idea was to have all of these purchased and it all built out, the road finished, our ranch built probably in 35 or 36, a couple more fields, potentially more productions. I'm not sure I'm done. I'm not sure I'm gonna get this all done by February. We might be doing a year 7. We might be sneaking that in there. $265,000 for right now. Kind of wondering, how ambitious are we in September? We could get some fields prepped and have them ready to harvest next summer if we bought some land. But then we'd have to decide right now what we're gonna do about where the ranch is gonna go and set aside land for that. And I don't know if I'm completely ready to finish that design quite yet. I think it's time for us to stop rushing ourselves and let these things just finish as they do. That being said, this will probably be the last year we see individual episodes. I will probably shift to recording in the background and releasing these until they're done in the future. Let's get this filled up with fertilizer and seed, and we're gonna get our wheat field planted next. Put our wheat in there and our fertilizer. We got this all prepped here. I think what we'll do is we'll do a couple headlands, then we'll get GPS all configured, and that will allow us to get this done quickly. And we'll probably do barley in the field farther south. Okay, with that newfound information and decision making, I want to do a few things. First, my truck's for sale. We need a truck. It's hard to pass on not driving the truck you drive in real life in game. I mean, I know I've got it in other series. I don't have this toolbox back here, but this is for sure the truck I drive, the same year and everything. 2019 Chevy Silverado Trailblazer. It's about how I drive it too. And I think we'll put it right here for now. Now, I was gonna go with the case version of this, but this is on sale for nothing. Gosh, I think that'll be enough. We'll upgrade if we need to. The thing that made Cattle Ranch so entertaining to me for so long was the way we upgraded to equipment that matched the size of our fields. And I know we don't have a ton of fields like we did, speaking of Cattle Ranch, try to be all fancy and avoid the field, but that didn't happen. We don't have as many fields as we did in Cattle Ranch, but we are starting to get larger ones. And with some of this expansion that I'm thinking about doing, I almost feel like some of our existing fields might need to blend together and make one. We're gonna start going a little bigger on new lands. Now, I don't completely know if financially we're gonna be able to pull off what I want to right now, but we always have the lease to own in our back pocket. And I enjoy it this way. We get to use different equipment and new equipment, so we're gonna go with it. Let's get this in the area, and we're gonna probably park this here for a little bit, so I'll shut that off, but we'll make sure it is the cedar, and we repair it. It goes up to 50, and this better go up to about 74,000. Ha! Made a couple more $1,000 on that. All right, so we have $96,000 in cash. Oh yeah, we're not gonna pull it off. Let's check the used vehicles just in case there's a nice large planter for us. There's a planter, but we're looking for a cedar. I got myself confused. No, negative. I think we're gonna go big or go home. The John Deere N542C Drill Series costs $14,000 to lease it. We're gonna try to get this bad boy paid off as soon as possible, but I have faith in our process. So we will have to do fertilizer separate, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that. With this type of upgrade, we'll be able to get our planting done so much faster. And we have a pretty good sprayer and spreader that can get the fertilization done in no time. I thought we were gonna pick up this fertilizer. I'll have to come get the spreader out here and utilize this already purchased fertilizer. So we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully it won't be in our way, but we'll fill up with the seed we have and get this planting done and try out this new beautiful piece of equipment. It's quite the setup we got here now. Let's go ahead and open it up while we turn around. I did forget to put GPS on the tractor, apparently. What a goofball. But now I don't want to spend the extra 15,000. I don't think, have I used this? Did I lower it? Hello. There it goes. All right, we'll get a different texture because we're not fertilizing, which is expected, and we'll be able to do that, like I said, real quick with the sprayer or the spreader. We'll probably use the spreader this time since we have a good amount of product to go through, but these passes are, what, twice as wide? Yeah, this is sick. Nice upgrade. Let me know what you think of this upgrade. Would you have done it? Would we risk a little bit of our time frame that it's going to take to finish by spending more money? But I kind of have a little plan built in my little head here on something we can do when we don't have many chores around the farm. But that's going to be a few months from now. So I'll let you linger on that as well. Well, I thought we were going to be able to finish that without having to add more seed to this, but we're folding it on up, heading back in. Got to buy more seed, and let's hope we can get it to open. Nice. Man, it seems like the seed rate is super high on this thing. 420 per meter squared. We're going to the next one that's probably our best soil, so it'll be interesting to see the difference there. Let's go ahead and lift. We'll shut it off. Reconfigure it to barley. Yeah, and we'll go get that field done as well. Hopefully 88% or 105 bushels of seed will be enough for this field. It's quite a bit smaller, so I think it'll be okay. It's deceivingly long compared to its width, so it makes it seem like it's a little bigger of a field than it actually is, at least to me. There we go. Got that all enabled. Barley going in the ground. Pretty productive September farm-wise. I don't know if it was financially, but you gotta have fun, right? Bigger equipment, faster speeds on the speed override, get things done quicker. I could expand a little bit more and feel like we're doing the same amount of farm work. That's really the idea there about getting bigger equipment, is as we add more fields and more to take care of every month, we could still be as efficient with our time if we have bigger, better, stronger, faster equipment. I don't need to explain that to you guys, though. I think you understand why I did it. Finishing up this one. This is really a joy. I like this. I like these pieces of equipment. Great combination. Really efficient in what we've done today. Even though we've added an extra task with having to put the fertilizer down for the, it would have been interesting to kind of compare the time. And I could probably go back and look at a old video, but we don't have time for that. It's not gonna fit. We didn't think about that part. Guess it's gonna have to go up here. We'll find a spot for it. Have to rearrange a few implements, but that'll be okay. Oh, let's make sure these guys are getting food too while we're here. Oh yeah. What's left here? Then we should have, okay, we got plenty. So the next cut can be for silage. This setup's just gonna hang out right here while I figure out how I'm gonna rearrange that. So let's get, yeah, we want that. We want to empty the, oh, we have competing resources. I think the width on this is bigger than the spreader, so I think I'm going to use this, and we'll pick up these pallets later on and get them moved around where we need them. Let's get this all unfolded so we can get the spraying done. Got 2 fields to do. I think 317 gallons of fertilizer should suffice for this, for these 2 fields. But let's find out. Did I say that'd be enough liquid fertilizer for both fields? I meant let's see if it's enough for this field. We have 8% left as we head on to the last pass here, and I don't know if we're gonna make it. This is using a lot of liquid fertilizer. We're gonna come down to the wire here. We're not gonna make it. Wow, I'm surprised. I don't feel like spending any more money. I'm gonna risk it. We're gonna see if this is enough to finish the other field as well. And that's done. Let's get to the other field. No way 200 gallons is enough for this. No stinking way. Though it's using less, it only has to turn it yellow for the barley. Maybe it will be. And here's some areas that has to turn it green. I don't think this is going to be enough. That's crazy. Maybe my memory is just terrible. Maybe this is completely normal. Ooh, that was a decent turn. Yeah, we'll be lucky to get to the back. We'll be lucky to get back to the top of the field at this point. Man, we're so close. Let's go buy just a little bit. We're not going to buy a full thing, or I think we'll do a splash or 2. We want liquid fertilizer. Oh, it's so fast. That's rude. At least that was only $2,000. I thought it was going to be way more than that. And all complete. I think we'll just park this down here. And then I need to get the truck, because I got a task I want to do next. That's going to require the truck and trailer. Man, I forgot to mulch those fields again. What a doofus. At least we got 2 other ones that we still need to plant, so we can mulch those ones. And that'll be a good thing we can do over the winter when there's not a lot of tasks on the farm. That wasn't what I was hinting at earlier, though. You'll have to wait for that. We're gonna go sell 8,000 plus pieces of wool. I would like these, I would really like these to be turned into fabric, but we don't have money for a production like that right now because of some decisions I made. So let's head on back to the spinnery where we sell these at and get a little bit of our cash recouped that we spent today. I was doing some research online about a change I might make, and I missed my turn. Good thing there's a roundabout up here. Here we are, bringing our wool in to sell. I don't expect a ton of money here, but it'll be nice to have some extra cash. Hello? What? Wool not accepted here. Oh, I know where it goes. Goofball. Turns out I didn't miss my turn earlier. I just don't know what I'm doing. This is the place. I don't like the way things are stacked on here. Let's see if we can get that improved. That's way better. Okay. So if we come in here, should be able to just go right like that. Wow. What is this? That wasn't much money, but what is this? Oh, we got a repair place right here? That's cool. And I think while we're here, we could try one of these. How is there still not more freaking... How long does this take? I think we tried this a long time ago. We're gonna get as close as we can. Oh, it's not gonna reach. It's so close. That's a way to do it when the gates close. Another 14,000 bucks there. We're over 100,000 again. But we got a lot to pay off on that lease. And would you look at that? The implement I'm looking for now is right here. Just one last task to do today, and that's to roll these fields before we sleep so that they get that extra bonus, that extra yield bonus. I really do it because I actually enjoy this, but you know what I mean. Just looks amazing. I say it every time. I love a rolled field. Love me a rolled field. All done with that field, we'll just roll on over to the next one and get it done. Nice to use our cut through here and actually be efficient this time. One last field to roll. Can you believe how silly I was being? I got this big, powerful piece of machinery here, and I was using the other John Deere to do the rolling. I want to see what the top speed we can get this thing while we're rolling is. Here we go. Gonna be uphill at first, but I bet it can do the full 19 downhill. Up to 17, 18, it doesn't even care that it's uphill. We've got the horsepower. Down to 15, all right, it felt it a little bit. Down to 13, now it's feeling it, now it's feeling it. Stayed at 11. The other John Deere was dropping to about 5 miles an hour. That's lovely. No GPS. We can live with it. See how it turns around going this fast. Not bad. Now we should see the full 19 or 20 here. Yep, there's 20. That's funny. So much more horsepower. It makes sense. Makes complete, perfect sense. Rolling is complete. Man, I think we made new lands fun again today. We made it fun again. I was still having fun, but it made it to where I don't want to be done with this year. Be interested to hear what you guys think about that. I'm Socks Way Up. I'll catch you on the next one.